What's up, everybody? I'm your host, David. You're back with Let's Talk Boxing. And let's go ahead and get right into it. You know what? Wait. Pause. Got a quick question. I see y'all often, right? So is this becoming a thing? Are we kind of going steady? If we are, I'm just going to tell you, let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. We have some amazing fights coming up. This train does not stop here. There's no off stops. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. And were y'all as surprised as me last night? You see, I called it. And I called it to, not to a T, but I called it. I knew for a fact that Usyk was not putting Furyy out. Furyy has that dog in him. No matter how many times you heard him, no matter if he gets hit by the hardest puncher inside the world, Deontay Wilder, he's going to get back up. Yes, maybe you can talk about the complications with the counting system or whatever the hell else you want to throw in there. But to get rocked the way Furyy has been rocked and bounce back like nothing fucking fazed you is insane. And you can't take no credit away from Furyy on that. You can't. So when I said that with all that in mind, knowing how Furyy fights the way he fights, because Fury's been knocked down multiple times, 4 or 5 times at this point, right? Every single time, he always gets up and was not fazed by it, no matter how bad it looked, no matter how wobbly he may have been, no matter how long he stayed on the canvas, no matter what it was, he always comes back and he's recouped. So to see him get wobbled the way he was wobbled last night, right? And pretend like nothing happened. That's insane. To have your eyes roll to the back of your head and you have the ability to walk it off like nothing happened is insane. Look at that. Eyes roll to the back of his head. He can't even stand up on his own. He cannot. He's stumbling across the ring. Personally, I feel like they should have called it. They probably should have called it. I feel like the ref should have stopped it. I feel like the ref should have called multiple knockdowns because he's being held up by the ropes like 3 different occasions. And he's out of it. He's completely out of it. But if you see right here, he's obviously out of it. His eyes are rolling to the back of his head. Somehow he's staying up on his feet. But even though he's a walking unconscious zombie right now, he still has the IQ and the instincts to roll with the punches, which is insane. Watch it. Rolls here. Rolls. He got caught with those, but he tried to roll it. Watching this fight, at this moment, I'm off my damn chair. I'm screaming, stop the fight, stop the fight. You see, and I'm disappointed that they didn't stop the fight, but I'm happy that they didn't because it is Furyy. And yes, by all means, we're putting this man's life at risk for our entertainment, which I'm glad he got to go home. I'm glad he gets to go home and see his family, see his wife, see his kids, do the whole family. But I'm glad that they didn't stop it, because Furyy had that ability to bounce back. And Furyy has the power to have finished Usyk. There was multiple times, even in the 12th round, where you see Usyk take a shot, and you can tell it hurt Usyk, but he plays it off so damn well. And I just don't think Tyson Fury had the gas to stomp on it. I don't think Tyson Fury had the gas, and he knew Usyk was a superior boxer or counter puncher. And if he put too much effort into it, that he can get hurt himself. So I'm glad because it made that much. I'm glad that they didn't stop it because it made the fight that much more interesting, right? I'm glad that they didn't stop it because it made the fight that much more interesting. It was like a Cinderella story. It was one of those fights that live on for the ages, because from round 2 to round 5 or 6, maybe even 7, I give it all Furyy. And then somehow Usyk finds a way to outbox him, starts countering him, damn near breaks his nose. If his nose is not broken, this shit's somewhere. It's shattered, fractured, or something's wrong with it. 100%. Was able to do that and then rock him the way he rocked him. So Usyk started taking off, right? He started winning some rounds back. And we see Furyy, even though he gets damn near put out, find a way to bounce back. find a way to bring that heart out of you, saying, no, I'm going to stand here and I'd rather die than let you win. I'm not rolling over. Nowhere near it. That's what made one hell of a fight. You see, Usyk doing what Usyk did yesterday, it here, hold on. Let me get a little more intimate with you guys. You see, Usyk doing what Usyk did yesterday. I'm glad that he won. And the reason I'm saying I'm glad that he won is because it gives that story so much better in boxing. You see, Tyson Fury's been a heavyweight almost his whole career, his entire career. Usyk unified at cruiserweight, moved up to heavyweight, and stopped all the biggest, baddest wolves that there was. It makes for a better story. It was, you ever seen that quote or that I guess you would call it a quote. And I only know it from Israel Adesanya when he said it, and I think Joe Rogan's the one that said it. Sometimes you got to sit back and be humble enough to realize you're not the main character all the time. Even in your own life, you could be the background character into somebody else's moment. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their moment, and sometimes it's not your moment. And sometimes you're not living your dream. You're just a spectacle in somebody else's dream. Or you could be the challenger in somebody else's dream. Or you could be the opponent that gets whooped in somebody else's dream. Sometimes you're just living in somebody else's dream and it's their moment. And I think yesterday was one of those days. Tyson Fury, you were living in Usyk's dream. And you were a background character. Or you were the rival opponent that day. Yesterday was Usyk's day. And he outclassed and stylistically found a way to win. And that's what it comes down to. He found a way to win. Oh, man. It was one hell of a fight. And if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. It had me on my seat from start to finish. At round 5, I started fading. I'm like, damn, Usyk is going to, if he doesn't show up in these later rounds, it's pretty much done. It's all Fury here on out. He found a way to counter him. He found a way to stop him from coming in with that short uppercut. And he just started taking off. He really started taking the rounds. And all of a sudden, Usyk stops him. I would have said he should have stopped him. But I'm glad that they didn't stop him. So I don't know how I feel. If y'all watch the fight, y'all get at me. Y'all put it down in the comments. Y'all tell me, do you think they should have stopped it? Do you think it was right for them not to stop it? Do you think the caliber of the fight, meaning all the world titles on the line, unifying all the belts together, it being such a major event, is it okay for them to allow it to go a little longer? You see, boxing's one of them stories or one of them sports you just never know what the hell's going to happen. You never know. You could be down, out, and bad. Diego Corrales versus, I think it's Morales, where he's damn near knocked out and finds a way to dig up some strength and puts Morales out. Diego Corrales. Go watch that fight if y'all haven't seen it. Oh, my God. But that's boxing. And that's why at the same time, yes, we got to stop it to protect the fighters from themselves. But you never know in this sport. You never know how this person's going to bounce back. You never know if this person's going to recover. You never know if he's going to stop him the next second. He's going to catch him with a lucky punch. It's boxing. You never know what the fuck is going to happen. You never know. I don't know, man. Obviously, this fight was one for the history books. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Come back to this video. Put your comments down. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think the fight should have been stopped. Tell me if y'all think I'm doing a good job. I want to do a full fight breakdown, but I haven't gotten around to it. Plus, there's nobody that has the full fight up yet that is decent quality. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about the fight. Did y'all love it? Did y'all hate it? Did you have Usyk winning? Did you have Fury winning? Do y'all want to see him run it back? Do you think a rematch is possible? Put your comments, put your thoughts down below. We got a couple more fights coming up later this month. We have Deontay Wilder versus Zhang. That's one I'm really excited about. Crowley versus Boots Ennis. We have quite a few fights coming up, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep this community growing, man. That's something I love to do. I love to talk boxing. Let's see what y'all thoughts are. Bounce some things off of me. Put it down in the comments. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll get at y'all the next one. Peace.